Another app that I want to show you is Instagram. So, well, I use SixTag because it's like a dozen times better. But I'm not really here to discuss that it has more possibilities and editing options. It's just way easier to access the people that you have on Instagram. So I go to Instagram, well, SixTag or Instagram, whatever. It's an Instagram app. And I'm checking out my friend right here. He's been to this theme park, and I'm like, whoa, that's cool, man. You're uploading some cool pictures. Well, of course he's on my Instagram timeline, so usually you just scroll around and see what somebody's doing. But for instance, this is my friend. He's in Finland right now, and I'm like, you know what? I really want to check out what you're doing. Sorry, Austria. He's in Austria. What you're doing right now. All I have to do is pin this person to the start, and voila, he's on my home screen again. I just tap on him whenever I want to know what he's doing, and it starts up the app and goes to his profile. So again, really easy access to if you really want to get closer to somebody, or you're more interested in what that person is doing than other persons are doing that you're friends with. Really, again, really simple, but it's just something that is just different on iOS and also on Android in this example. Another example that I want to show you is one of the most used apps, and I think Microsoft been in a lot of battle with Google over this one, but that's the YouTube app. Also, YouTube, of course, you just use it to watch videos. But what I have a lot are subscriptions and people accounts that I really follow. Like, I'm a tech guy, so I watch Pocket Now or MKBHD or something like that. And I'm an Arsenal fan. Again, I'm just gonna use it as an example. Just don't take it personal. I just like that team really much. So right now, so they had a win over Southampton on the weekend. I like to watch the reactions and the reviews about that. What I have to do every time is go into the app, go into subscriptions, and then I get the Arsenal the Arsenal Fantasy feed. So right now, of course, it's a coincidence because it's a new game and they have some recent uploads. But what I usually have to do is I'm at what to watch. You don't have the option to let it start at my subscriptions, what I prefer, because what to watch sometimes is just the most. I think they calculate with your data and then they're like, that's what you might be interested in. What I usually have to do is I'm on what to watch. I have to go back to my subscriptions to see the latest ones. And then, let's see, don't I have a... I should have a list. Yeah. So this is the list of the subscriptions that I have. And then go to Arsenal Fan TV. And only then do I get all their videos. So this is the match review. That's the latest upload that they have. But if I'm looking for my friend Bully, funny commentator, I just have to check out if they have him. Or Blondie, you could also use him. And that's all the steps I have to take to access the videos. And again, I'm going to show you the example on Windows Phone, how much more easier and intuitive it is. They just eliminate the steps that you have to take to get a certain result out of the phone, out of the device. So with the JDilla app, I pinned it to the home screen just to show you from the Spotify playlist. But now I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to set the YouTube app up to do what you want, to get access to what you want. So you have MetroTube. That's a really nice third-party app. Actually, very gorgeous looking. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use the latest one that I'm using right now, and that is MyTube. So I started MyTube. It was really nice app. So I already opened it. You know, I can just do what you have to do in iOS. So normally I have to go to all my subscriptions, go to Arsenal Fan TV, and then I get all the uploads. But what it lets me do, here it is again, the pin button. I just pin it, and then it just pins it to my home screen. So anytime I want to watch something that Arsenal Fan TV uploads, also the live uploads, and you see their latest upload, that's also pretty nice, but not the most important thing. I just tap on it, it starts up the app, and it goes directly to the uploads. Nothing else I have to do. So now, of course, it opened pretty fast because I already had the app open. So now it's gone from the multitasking. It's gone. So I go. It opens it up straight to the uploads really fast. And I'm just gonna start one of the videos just to show you something later on in the video that's really nice. Also that Windows Phone does. You're really gonna see it all come together. So this is the match review of Southampton. Don't need to see that. This is a really nice app, by the way. Might do a separate review on it if you guys want. So it keeps playing on the background while you can read comments, check out the suggested videos and everything. And it's really nice to scroll and everything. They really do it easy. So that again is something that is just ridiculously easy on Windows Phone, and just eliminates a lot of steps that you have to take on other platforms as well. So the last example I want to give is LinkedIn. There is an official LinkedIn app for Windows Phone. It's nice looking and everything, but it just works like the regular app for the other platforms. So you have your updates and everything like that. But I actually downloaded another app. I think it's €1 in the store, and it's called Link2In. And unlike LinkedIn, it again applies the pin feature. So for instance, I have this business associate for mine that I really want to follow. So this is my my cousin. You know, he does a lot with IT stuff and everything. I want to know what he's up to, but I don't want to start up the app every time and look him up. So what's new? Like he did something new. He had a new connection, but I don't want to always look him up. Go into connections and look him up. So that's what you usually do on Windows Phone. So here's LinkedIn on Windows Phone. Sorry, Windows Phone on the iOS device. So I just started up, and whenever I want to check out somebody, so you go to LinkedIn, you go to connections. Let's see, let's take this guy, and I want to check out this guy. Well, that's the steps I have to take every time I want to see what he's up to. So of course you have a lot of contacts in LinkedIn, but sometimes you're doing something, or you're doing a business deal, and you just want to see that guy and what he's up to. So every time you want to see the guy, you just do those steps because you always have to. It's like you're trying to get up somewhere, but you always have to take a detour instead of a bridge directly to a destination. So that is something that also in the LinkedIn app, it's also about people. So like it was with Instagram, like it was with Facebook, it's all about people. So I think what they might do is make an example out of this in the Windows Phone commercials, because this is just something that is in my opinion the strongest point of Windows Phone. So just to round it up, let's do this for example on a Windows Phone. So here again I have my connections. So I'm gonna follow my cousin, and what I can do is I can just check out his profile, but that's not what I want. So if I'm here, I don't want to start up the app, go to his profile, check his updates. What I can just do is go to his profile, and here again I just always swipe this up because it lets you see what the context is of the pictograms that they have, and I just pin him to my home screen, and voila, he's on my home screen. I tap on him, and it starts up the app, and it goes directly to his profile. That's what I want to see. I don't have to go to my profile, go to my connections, tap him, and check out his latest updates. No, it's just one tap away. So that is really my point in what makes Windows Phone easier to use and really has a leap over the other platforms in the aspect in how fast it works. I mean, you can have the fastest phone in the world, like the 5S. It's a really nice device, really fast. Xperia Z1, Note 3, all of those phones, really fast. I mean, Windows Phone in general is fast, but of course those phones are, at the moment, they're just as fast or faster. But it's even faster if you have to do few steps to get to where you want to. So apps can launch really fast, run really fast. But if you don't have to do all those steps, then in the end, this is still the fastest result to get out of the phone what you want. So that's why I didn't really do a hardware comparison with a 5S or how fast is it on the internet. It's just purely the easy use, the ease of getting something out of your product. Because in the end, the smartphone is just a tool to stay communicated with people you associate with. And you just see that is really, really well done in Windows Phone. And I think in a lot of reviews, they're always like, they don't have specific apps, but when they do get the apps available, they're really a ton easier to use and really well integrated. Just to top off the integration, I also showed you the Photo Hub. Because with Windows Phone, you just have a few things that are combined. So you have the Games Hub, you have the Photo Hub, and you have the Music and Videos Hub. And what is really nice about the Music and Videos Hub is usually on YouTube when I watch a funny movie or anything like that, sometimes I want to re-show it to my friend, you know. And right now here you just see a history of things that I played on. So you can have your music, your videos, your podcasts, and everything like that. But again, you see it aggregates all the apps that are in context with music and video. So Dailymotion, MentorTube app, Spotify. I think that's a SoundCloud client. So all of those things. And what you can really easily do is go back to the movie or the song that you were playing in the app, because it all aggregates them in the history. And you can just start it up. So for instance, we were watching the Arsenal Fan TV review in the MyTube app. And what I can easily do is, it's on history. I tap it on here, and it goes right back to that video, and I can watch it directly. So that is really nice. It really keeps track. I think you have an option to disable it or enable it. It keeps track of all the media apps that you do, or songs that you played, or movies that you watched on the phone, and it keeps track of that. So it's really easy to check back what you did. So for instance, I want to go back to the Eminem track. Like I've just finished listening to a song or watching one of these shows on my phone right here. I do this, and it starts up the Spotify app, starts playing the Eminem. So it's really easy, and that is just one of those things that is just, well, I haven't seen anybody else do it yet. So that is just something that really tops it off. So you can tap to you can pin it to the home screen, but you can also access it via this app right here. So for instance, something that I listen to on SoundCloud, I can tap it, or Dailymotion video of a goal that I watched when I was playing. So here, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So this is like the goal that they scored against Southampton. I think it's a little overview, and it starts up the app. It took a little while before it went to the video, but again, I don't have to start up the app, go back to the last watched videos, or go to the subscriber that uploaded the video. Now I can just rewatch it. So for instance, my friend hasn't seen this game, I just have it over here. It's one tap away, and I can tell him, you know, this is what they did on Saturday. Check it out. It's really cool. So that's really nice. I just got an app right here. Of course, you can swipe it right away. Oops.